Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Dirt Racing Network's live coverage for the Wednesday Night Warriors UMP Modified Series tonight from the dirt track in Charlotte. Got 17 modified cars here. Week number 8 of the season. Right now, your current points leader still on the trailer, unloading the car. Got to the venue a little bit late, and he is not going to make it out for practice, it doesn't look like. But John Batista, about 40 points ahead of Tyler Schell. You see Tyler Schell's name, the 44 car there, third on the speed chart right now. Jason Randolph in the 4th position currently. Jacob Schmutz, you're looking at his car on screen, that blue number 1. He is 4th in the points, and Cody Olson sits 5th right now. All those drivers here tonight, except for possibly Jason Randolph. I do not see the 04 car anywhere in my list. But the drivers still got about 3-4 minutes of practice left. And we're going to go to our pre-race ceremonies here in about 2 minutes. Wanted to fill you all in on who all was here, what was going on, what the points look like. Appreciate everybody tuning in, guys. If you're over on Twitch or YouTube, say hi in the chat. If you're on Facebook, say hi in the chat. I'll see it in the Facebook chat. Multi-chat is where I'll see everyone else. If you're not already a subscriber to our channel, please do that. If you're on YouTube and Twitch, and go over to the Dirt Racing Network on Facebook and hit the like, the share, and the follow button. Let everybody know where you're seeing the best dirt racing action on the net right now. Sorry, watching something go on here in the chat with the drivers, and they're going to be clearing the track off here in about 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Just some last second instructions. Waiting on them to get going. We get down to about the 2-minute mark, we will start our pre-race ceremonies. South Bend, Indiana in the house. Well, we love viewers from all over the world. If you're, doesn't matter where you are, say hi in the chat, tell us where you're at. Not sure if he is here watching. He has not said anything to me tonight, but if my man Tim Nichols is watching, thank you very much, sir. I'm sure you've started us a watch party, and we appreciate it. Chatted with him earlier today. Watching a couple of these, Colby Cooper, a green and black car right there. He and Cody Olson kind of getting at it. Jacob Schmutz down there. Those 3 cars have been locked in step right there for quite a few laps. We are going to allow these guys to continue to do what they're doing, and we are going to get ready for our pre-race ceremonies here.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
And now, please welcome Pastor Sam Foley from Port Orange, Florida, to deliver tonight's invocation.
Father, we ask today that you protect and bless those who participate in this race. May they use good sportsmanship and respect for each other. And we'll thank you and praise you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? 'O'er the land of the free and the brave, home of the brave.
All right, big thank you to Johnny and Sam Foley. 30 seconds still on the clock. I see our man John Batista got out there for a few practice laps. First to 16th on the speed chart, less than 1/4 of a second separating 16 positions in time. That means we are in for a very good, very close quarters race. Should be exciting. Couple of heat races. No qualifying for these guys. They do random pill draw for their starting positions. Oh, John Batista just killed the 54 car and several others. They do random pill draw, and they start from that random pill draw in their heat races. They will have a couple of minutes of warm-up, and then we will get straight to 35 laps of feature racing. But they're going to grid heat race number 1 right out on the front stretch for us right here. We'll run down the lineups. On the pole, the Dirt Co Media House, number 6 of Cody Olson. On the outside of him, you see him right there, the 90 car of Jeff Fitzpatrick. Row 2 on the inside, the Shake and Bake Racing, number 1 from Junction City, Kansas, Jacob Schmutz. And on the outside of him, the Jones Rock and Dirt Band of Brothers Racing, number 70 out of Abilene, Kansas, Will Gatsky. Row 3 on the inside, out of Owasso, Oklahoma, in the 13 car, Cody Kelly. And on the outside of him, the Fairway Mortgages BS, Air Catch Fence Apparel, Elbows Up Simsport, number 44 out of Millersburg, Pennsylvania, Tyler Schell. In the 4th row, on the inside, the Ultimate Dirt TV Black Diamond Motorsports, number 54, JB John Batista, your points leader currently. On the outside of him, his teammate, the Ultimate Dirt TV 19 Designs, Tim Sims, Black Diamond Motorsports, number 36 from Sellersburg, Indiana, the Lawnmower Man, Nathan Davis. And on the back row, another over-the-wall photography machine, Elbows Up Simsport. It's the 72 from Milford, Ohio. It's going to be Jeff Stewart. So 9 cars in the first heat race. Should have 8 cars in our second heat race. Everyone will transfer through. From the Racecast app. Well, that's cool, man. I'm glad. Go check out Racecast, the Racecast app. Google Play, over on the Apple iTunes or whatever it is. I don't know what Apple's deal is. I don't use an Apple phone. I'm sorry. But Racecast is over there. They have got a ton of great things going on. Racecast, obviously live stream racing. Got a little swap meet deal going on over there. Got a bunch of information about racing and real racers. So go check that app out. Get it on your phone. All right, pace truck is in. Heat race number 1 about to go green right here out of turn number 4. Cody Olson, Jeff Fitzpatrick. Olson finds the throttle. The green flag is out. We are racing. 70 car, Will Gatsky right up against the fence. He was 3 wide. Shell was in the middle. Kelly was on the bottom. They're 3 wide behind that. Now they're 4 wide going into 3. Schmutz, Kelly, Shell backs down. Gives the guys room. They're still 3 wide out of turn number 4. Great start to our heat race. Olson getting away from these guys while they battled 3 and 4 wide. Here comes John Batista. Got around a Shell. Got around Gatsky. Now working on Schmutz, and he's bringing his teammate with him. Nathan Davis, a 36 car, riding right in there behind. You see Cody Kelly running second on the bottom. Schmutz trying to hang tough. Good move from Davis. Got it down right on the inside. Oh, a little bit of contact from his teammate. They're going to have to check him up a little, get him squared away, get him straightened out. That's going to allow Schmutz to hang on to third. Batista is fourth. Davis, and now 3 wide. Gatsky on the bottom, Davis in the middle, and Shell on the top. That's a battle for 5th. 4th, 5th, and 6th right there. Now the 36 car of Davis moves his way up. He's going to challenge his teammate again. Back to the wide view here. Olson getting a challenge. Here comes Cody Kelly on the bottom. Cody and Cody show at the front. 3 laps to go this time by. Told you we were going to see good, tight, close racing. They're starting it off in the heat races. This is any precursor of what's to come. This feature is going to be amazing tonight. But right now, your new leader, the 13 car of Cody Kelly. Cody Olson trying to hang on. in second. John Batista has made his way to third. Nathan Davis, Tyler Schill, Jacob Schmutz, Will Gatsky, Jeff Stewart, and Jeff Fitzpatrick. We are coming to one to go, and it is still Cody Kelly out in front. He sees the white flag first, keeping the 13 car locked around the bottom. Good line for him. Cody Olsen was trying to use the high line, keep the momentum up, see if he could get some bite off the exit of the corner. Nothing doing there. Coming out of turn 4, his first heat race win of the season. Cody Kelly picking that up. Then it's Olsen, Batista, Davis, Schmutz, Shell, Stewart, Fitzpatrick, and Will Gatsky. Ends up backwards in the infield, but he will drive the 70 car across the finish line.
Good job, bud.
So an exciting first heat race. Makes me get ready for the second one here quickly. Oh, we didn't have you on a car. That's why you didn't do that. All right, on the pole. The Dirt Co. Media House 002 of Ryan Arbogast on the outside of him. Another Owasso, Oklahoma driver. In the night trips, number 99, Colby Cooper. A row 2 on the inside, 25 car of Cole Bossow. On the outside of him, the Force and Waggy I-55 Lawyers. UDSRA number 73 of Larry Moody. Row 3 on the inside. Going to be the 8 car of Cole Newhoffen out of Waverly, Nebraska. On the outside of him, the Scott King's Design Team SKD number 118 from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Scott King. And in our 4th row on the inside, the 55 machine, that is the Wichita Tire and Alignment machine of Chris Kratzer. And on the outside of him, the go to stcroix.com, number 17 from Naugatuck, Connecticut, Christopher Monroe. And on the back, all by himself, the 119 car of Jack LaFleur. First appearance for Mr. LaFleur, I think, in the series. So a couple of extra cars snuck in here. We got 18, so we're going to have pretty much a full feature. Normally put 20 drivers in our feature. We'll have 18 for you. Going to be exciting. If this race is as good as the first one, that feature is going to be ridiculous. Heat race here, short warm-up period for these drivers, and then they're going to get 35 laps on the board for our feature race. Waiting on Mr. Arbogast out of turn number 4. He's on the throttle. Good start for Cooper on the top side. I think Colby Cooper.
We gonna let fly?
You're going to have to. That was a great start. I think Colby Cooper got up there, got a fantastic start on the top, and he had the lead when we went into 3. He doesn't have it at the start-finish line at the end of lap 1. Arbogast takes it back. Cooper is second. Bossow. Where did Bossow drop to 6th? Cole Bossow started closer to the front than that, but he has fallen back quickly. It's Larry Moody in 3rd. Scott King taking that 118 machine and keeping it down on the bottom. He's having a great run right here. He takes 3rd away from Larry Moody. Monroe and Fort and Bossow, they're battling side by side for 5th and 6th. Then Kratzer in the 7th position. Cole Newhoffen in 8th down on the bottom. And out in the back, Jack LaFleur, the 19 car. Good looking paint on that number 19 machine. We'll go back to the front right now. Arbogast starting to get away from Cooper. Cooper getting company now as Moody got back around King. Watching these two. They're going at it pretty good here. Trying to catch back up to Arbogast. Arbogast keeping the 2 car locked on the bottom. He's maintaining about 3/4 of a second each time we come to the line. Couple of different lines for the 99 and the 73 car right now. You can see that 99 are almost scraping the fence. Larry Moody's keeping the 73 down on the bottom, and neither car has a big advantage. Here comes Bossow. Moved his way into the 4th position. Splitting between cars right there. I believe that's Scott King on the top and Christopher Monroe on the bottom. They are 6th, 5th, and 6th right now. Kratzer still in 7th, Newhoffen in 8th, and LaFleur still in 9th. A white flag in the air. Final lap. Heat race number 2. Ryan Arbogast has this well in hand. He'll pick up the heat race win if he can keep it square out of 4, and he does. Battle is for second. Moody had it for split second right there. He doesn't get it. Cooper comes home second, then Moody, Bossow, Monroe, King, Newhoffen, Kratzer, and LaFleur. So a little bit of warm-up time while the guys go out and tear up the track. We want you to check out this.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original eSport racing game. This is iRacing.
All right, chatting with race control. Looks like they are going to get ready to advance the session. Let these drivers get ready for 35 laps in our feature. We will get ready to run through your lineup. On the pole, Owasso, Oklahoma, the 13 car, Cody Kelly on his outside. You saw him win heat race number 2, the 2 car of Ryan Arbogast. Row 2 on the inside, the 6 of Cody Olson, the 99 of Kobe Cooper on the outside of that row. Row 3 is going to be John Batista JB on the inside, your points leader. Larry Moody to his outside, the 73 car. 36 of Nathan Davis inside row 4 with Cole Bossow on the outside in the 25. The 5th row, second in the points. Hasn't had a finish outside of the top 3 this season. He drives the 44 car, Tires Shell. And the 17 of Chris Monroe on the outside of that row. 6th row, Jacob Schmutz, the 1 car. 118 of Scott King beside him. Jeff Fitzpatrick in the 90 on the inside of row 7 with Cole Newhofen in the 8 car on the outside of that row. Jeff Stewart will start the 72 car inside row 8 with Chris Kratzer in the 55 on the outside. The 9th row, Will Gatsky, the 70. 119 of Jack LaFleur. And that will round out our field. 35 green flag laps. 2x2 initial start. 2x2 restarts if we have cautions, unless they are within 5 laps. And then they will pull it back to single file. Points starting to get tight at the top. John Batista enjoyed a big lead after the first couple 3 weeks. And Tyler Shell has steadily chipped away at that. Got it down to around 40-odd points right now. Ready for these guys to go green out of turn number 4. Cody Kelly, I think this first pole of the season. Going to give us the start up here in the front. On the gas, green flag in the air. 18. Modified cars come to life down the backstretch. Tiny bit of contact. Ryan Arbogast pounding the outside wall. Car around in 3 and 4. That's Colby Cooper. Car up on the tires. All kinds of mayhem as we got going. Let's go back. Let's just see what happened here. We'll look at Cooper. You've seen Arbogast go up the hill. Now Cooper and Moody touch a little. And that starts kind of a chain reaction. You see the 1 car get across in the grass, comes back onto the track and gets knocked around a little. A lot of these guys going to go in and get damage repaired. Bring the car back out. we will go back to 2x2. iRacing will pull a lineup card and get everybody where they're supposed to be. Not the start that we anticipated, but we think the racing will get better very quickly here once these guys sort it out a little. Get race control to remind them that they can't win it on the first lap, but they can sure mess it up for somebody else. Practice a little bit of give and take. Pretty close to a full field restart here. I think a couple of cars are going to be moved around a little. Arbogast no longer on the front row, so Cody Olsen will move into the outside row. 1 lap. All that they were able to complete. 34 still to go. Once again, Cody Kelly. The Cody and Cody show on the front row again. And a good start for Kelly. He is going to go down through turns 1 and 2, and he's going to have the lead when they head down the backstretch. Cody Olsen, John Batista hotly into. Here comes Nathan Davis. Larry Moody gets a tap car backwards in 3 and 4. And we're going to try it one more time. Let's go find Larry Moody's car.
It's 2 in a row.
You heard race control. Going to go, there's the 73 car. Let's go back and see what happened to Moody on this restart. Through 1 and 2, pretty good. And get down to turns 3 and 4. Car got just a little bit out of shape with him there, getting down in the corner. I don't know there was any chance for the 25 car of Bossau to miss him. We've had a retiree. Will Gatsky has taken the 70 car, and they are going to load that car up and be done for the night. Don't know what happened to Will. I did not see it. But you heard race control say they are going to 1 line restart because it's been 2 cautions on single lap restarts already. So Kelly, Olsen, Batista, Davis, and then Bossau, your top 5 currently. A little bit of a rough start. Thought we'd have a whole lot more green flag racing in. Still 33 laps on the board. A long ways to go for these guys, but single file.
Green, green, green.
Everybody went to the bottom. You see Tyler Shell, the 44 car, going to the top. Trying to take the spot away from Bossau. That is 5th and 6th. Points leader in second place. The only 2 cars currently at the top of the track in the top 5. Batista trying to work his way around the leaders. Shell trying to chase him down. Doesn't want him to get too many cars between him. Points are points. Wants to keep it close. Right now, Cody Kelly really doing a good job on the bottom of keeping that 13 car out in front of these guys. That time got the right rear in the slick a little bit. I think he's going to give up a bunch of space and a big run for the 54 of John Batista. He may have the lead when we come out of turn 2 right here. If he can find some grip, dead even going down into 3. Batista on the top, Kelly on the bottom. Now Batista to the lead. Cody Kelly under fire from the 44. Tyler Shell gets around him. Cody Kelly still in 3rd. Now Shell goes to the bottom, closes the door. That caused Kelly to have to check up, and that's going to open the door for Olsen, possibly even for Davis. Still Batista out in front of Shell. Cody Olsen in 3rd. You see the 6 car. Bumped the wall a little bit on the exit of 2. He got it squared away. He's going to make a challenge down in 3 and 4. Try to run the high side and catch Shell. Cody Kelly under fire again. Guy from the pole led the first handful of laps under green. Now starting to go back to the field as Nathan Davis takes a spot away. Moved Davis to 4th. Kelly back to 5th. Newhofen has raced his way into the top 6. Bossow 7th. Schmutz, Monroe, Fitzpatrick, your top 10. Go back and watch the leaders. Still Batista staying on the top side. Shell trying to find ways to make up ground, maybe force Batista's hand a little, and he might have done it right there. Not enough. Got even down in the corner, but couldn't keep it there on the exit. Cody Olson still in 3rd. Nathan Davis now got the 36 car wound up. He's trying to run the top side. Cole Newhofen right behind. Nathan Davis in the 8 car. He runs in 5th now. Davis closing the gap on Olson. Olson keeping the 6 car down to the bottom, and the battle for the lead starting to heat up as Shell right up under the rear end of the 54 car. Both drivers just inches from the wall. These two have battled week in and week out in this series. One of the best races I think I've seen in a very long time. A couple, 3 weeks ago at Knoxville. It looks like we're shaping up for another one right here at Charlotte. Coming to complete lap 14, 21 to go. Quick look through the field. Let's jump back to 6th. Cole Bossow, the 25 car. Cody Kelly has fallen back to 7th. Jacob Smuts hanging on to 8th right now, but it looks like Jeff Fitzpatrick's going to slide right by him and take that over. So move Schmutz to 9th. Monroe is in 10th. Colby Cooper having all kinds of trouble tonight. He is 11th. He's getting challenged on the inside from Jeff Stewart. Stewart with the slide job closes the door. He's got 11th. Cooper is 12th. Chris Kratzer, 55 machine in 13th. Larry Moody, 14th. Arbogast, after an early incident for him, got the car fixed up. He's up to 15th. LaFleur is 16th, and Scott King is 17th. You see Scott King on the exit of 4. Shell now has gotten around Batista while we were going through the field. He has the lead. And it's about a straightaway between the leader and the lap cars. We get into lap traffic, it'll change everything. Halfway home. 18 down, 17 to go. Tyler Shell, your new leader. John Batista second. Nathan Davis is 3rd. Cody Olson 4th. Cole Newhofen 5th. Now Newhofen with a good run off the bottom. He's going to take 4th away from Olson. Slides the car up through the middle all the way to the top shelf. Not a done deal yet. Now it's a done deal. Newhofen to 4th. Olson to 5th. Bossow still 6th. Cody Kelly has worked his way around Schmutz again and gotten back into 7th. Schmutz, Fitzpatrick, Monroe, the top 10. John Batista not letting the 44 car of Tyler Shell get away from him at all. We are inside 15 to go. Be exactly 14 when we get to the line. Shell dragging the right rear on the outside fence. John Batista lockstep with him, running basically the same line. Starting to get into lap traffic now. We'll see how much this affects your leaders. He's going to have to make good choices if he's going to get through traffic quick, because John Batista is going to see what he's doing. He's going to be able to make a different choice, maybe keep himself out of a bind and get the lead back. Batista cut the car down low, just not quite enough bite yet. I think the bottom's going to start coming back soon. Batista not waiting to clear the lap car of King before he starts trying this. Now Shell went through the middle that time. He's got a pretty good gap now, about 5-6 car lengths. He's starting to get in heavy traffic here. Got 2 cars in front of him. Probably catch them in the next couple of laps. There's only 9 to go when they come around this time. is starting to tighten up a little bit. I think the top was going away. Both drivers noticed it. Batista made a move. Now Shell's looking for grip. Still Davis in third, Olsen fourth, Cody Kelly up to fifth now. Cole Newhofen in the infield. Looks like maybe he caught an infield tire or something, damaged the 8 car. We're going to go back to third place. That is Nathan Davis right there, and 2 our leaders back in lockstep with one another. 7 to go out of turns 3 and 4 this time. Mistake for Batista there. Went to the bottom, got the car a little out of shape. Now he's going to have to focus back in. Try to run down Tyler Shell. Shell's getting into traffic. Car on the high side with him. We'll see what your leader does. 6 laps to go that time. Got to work his way around the 2 car. 2 car clips the fence. Little contact there. Batista's going to get by clean. He is going to drive it hard into 3 and 4. Is that the opening the 54 car needed? He's close. Not enough that time. 5 to go. Now Batista back to the bottom in 1 and 2. Don't think that was a good choice. Gave all the ground he gained back up, and caution on the speedway. I don't know who that was for. Maybe Scott King, the 118 car. Let's go see what happens to him. He is really flirting with the tires on the infield in 3 and 4. Gets the car a little out of shape. Oh, he's going to catch that tire this time. Just barely nicks it going by. And he spun it around in front of company. And that is going to put him all the way at the back. He'll be a lap down. Ryan Arbogast, the 2 car, also a lap down. Don't forget the waves. We will get ready to run through our top 10 real quick here. Shell, Batista, Davis, Olsen, Schmutz, Kelly, Monroe, Fitzpatrick, Cooper, and Kratzer. Chris Kratzer working his way into the top 10. Be 4 laps to go when we get the green. We were in traffic, and that was getting exciting, and now it's just going to be clear track for your leader. We'll see what John Batista can do with the leader. We do know that if the 44 car does pick up the win tonight, that will put him as the hot shoe for next week's race, which means if he qualifies through to the feature, he will start last in the field. And we'll see if he can win Big Daddy's money by coming from the back and winning the race. But the green flag is back in the air. 4 laps to go. Shell, Batista, Davis, your top 3. Davis went to the bottom. Batista and Shell to the top. Shell a little out of shape. Batista didn't help himself.
All right, man.
And caution. Looking back here, Bossau and Fitzpatrick. Let's see what happened to these 2. There's Mr. Bossau. Mr. Fitzpatrick went in. Oh, got a little sideways, and I'm going to say that was Jeff Stewart that tried to miss him and clipped the left rear corner of that car and went ahead and took him right around in front of traffic. So, 1 lap of cloud of dust and yellow laundry. So we'll line them up again. Not this lap, but next lap we will get a restart. All right, down to the end of this one. Light should go off on the pace truck right here. Single file, nose to tail. 118 car. Getting around the field, getting back to the back. That will put him a solid 16th in the running order. Right now, it is all about Tyler Shell, John Batista, and Nathan Davis, your top 3 Final restart. Possibly. Right here. Shell to the top now. Curves the car down on the throttle. Everybody timed that one up pretty good. And the top 4. We're right on the leader. Through 1 and 2. Shell with a little nick on the wall. That opens the door. And Batista got his nose on the inside. Can he slide it by? Takes it right out to the top. Cut under. Good move from Shell. He's going to hang on. He tried to squeeze the fence, and Batista was out there already. Now Batista going to have the run off the top side. He's got the lead down the backstretch. We're going to get to the white flag. Who's going to see it first? Shell with a big slider. Backs it into the wall. That might have locked it for Batista. He gets there first. Shell in second. Davis still third. All right, now down the backstretch and into turns 3 and 4. One last ditch effort from Tyler Shell. Not going to happen. JB, John Batista wins it. Tyler Shell second. Nathan Davis in third. Jacob Schmutz, Cody Kelly rounding out your top 5. Mind the top 3, please. Great race from these guys. Get these boys around on our front stretch here. Batista cutting through the infield to get to the front stretch and park the 54 car. We will wait to see if Mr. Davis is going to make his way, and he is going to make his way around. And he will get right in there and get parked. I may have to do this from over there. TB1's going to be great for this one, but not going to be so good for the second place car. So let me get these guys all drug into channel. We will get our interviews going here. Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
Nathan Davis, you got a copy.
Yeah, you were down there, then you like slid
Yeah, I
out,
got
like
you.
kind of pitched it like way
Hang
around.
on a second.
And like I just barely clipped you.
I got to mute somebody here. He wouldn't take me off of...
Yeah, sorry about that.
I can't find... There we go. Mute client. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, we had the race control talking. Man, a great run for you tonight. Third place here. Looked like the track got pretty slick. Was a little bumpy down the backstretch. Man, tell us about the car and the feature race tonight.
The car handled pretty good. Set up pretty good for this week. Track was bumpy down the backstretch for sure. Slick coming out of the exits. Definitely going into 3, that bump could definitely mess your entry up if you weren't paying attention for it or just not expecting it. But other than that, a few lines came in. Wish there was some more lines during the duration of the race instead of the very end there, but that happens sometimes.
Well, I think, a few more cars in the warm-up session and a few more cars in the pre-race practice session, and we can probably open up some of those lines. But still, a great run for you tonight, man. You had to pass a few cars to get there.
Yeah, we definitely didn't get lucky on the pill draw, starting 8th in the heat, and got up to 3rd, and teammate gave me the old door for a little bit for it, so finished 4th. So cheers to him for that, and I know he's running for the points, so I ain't mad at him for nothing. But yeah, it started the feature and just made some moves up through there and dealt with some lap traffic. Had some cautions. I was just searching for grip out there and trying to find something that worked other than the top, but wasn't really nothing out there.
Well, all in all, a great night. I hadn't seen you in the car in a while. You come out here and put it on the podium, man. Who helps you get it done every week? We'll let you go celebrate with your teammates.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Black Diamond, Motorsports. Been pretty good here lately, especially coming up in the Pro Series. I think two or three of them is going to make it, so shout out for that. Fun league tonight. Ultimate Dirt TV, Brett for sponsoring us. Tim Sims Dirt Track Simulators. You for putting the league on and broadcasting it tonight. And shout out to John for the win and Tyler for second.
All right, man. Thanks for chatting with us. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow night in the big car.
Thanks, sir.
Your third place finisher, Nathan Davis. And we'll get this guy in here and see what Tyler Shell has to say about an interesting run tonight, man. You come home second, but talk to us about early in the feature having to chase John, and then you got around him, and we'll come back to the late part of the race towards the end here, bud.
The stop just stayed so like the bottom was there in the beginning, but shoot, I think after the second caution, I went to the top because everybody else would run the bottom, and I just started getting momentum, and John just got up there, and I just followed him. Then when I got a run, I went for it, and I got it, and then I chose a different line going into 3 with shoot, what was that, 3 or 4 to go, and I knew if he was gonna get by me on the slider, I knew it was gonna be tough because that slick thing happened again in 1, and when I went to go through the slider on him, the car just floated off, and thought I was gonna kill him actually, but glad he went around me and kept going. So, but overall, it was a good race, another good race on a Wednesday night. Just wish more people would come out, I guess, so we can keep the series alive. So you can see it's good racing every single week we have it.
Well, we talked about it from the beginning. In that first heat race, all you guys were it was a stacked heat race, and all you guys were packed on top of each other, racing door to door, 3 and 4 wide the entire time. And I told all the fans, if the feature is anything like this heat race, we're in for a heck of a treat. And once again, the 54 and the 44 car up here just working on each other. It's kind of like going to your local track, and there's 2 guys that are really good every single time, and you're going to have to watch them because they're going to be the guys right around each other. You and JB do it week in and week out. Tonight, he was on top. A little bit of information for you, though. If you had won, you would have been a hot shoe for next week. Just a little FYI.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Well, you can't win Big Daddy's money, but you don't have to start dead last in the field either.
Yeah. I was just it was so tough to run the top there at the end. Every time you get in the corner, it wants to slide to the wall, and I knew in the driver's meeting we were told that we were not allowed to hit the wall, so it was just a little tough, but it was a lot of fun, though. Like I said, another good week with racing with John. Just wish we could get more people out so we can keep the series on, because, I mean, I think this is the best series we got with you guys racing-wise up front.
Well,
I mean,
sorry, I was going to say, we're getting to the cold part of year, and a lot of drivers' seasons are ending, and we may see some of those guys coming back to race with us. So we may start filling these up the last few weeks, but with the way the racing is, it's fantastic. We will do everything in our power to keep this series. We just wish out of 90 cars that are registered every week for it that we could get 30 to show up. So, fun series. You guys do a great job. You and JB, put on some of the best racing. It's very clean. We have long green runs, and we're very happy to have you guys. Very proud to put this on. You finished second tonight. A great run, man. Who do you got on the car helping you out before we let you go celebrate?
This is the normal. Just thank you guys for putting this on, and everybody that sponsors DSRL as a whole. It's a blast to come race here. Weekend, 2 days a week. It's fun. And then Elbows Up SimSport and our sponsors. Flow Racing, Anderson Speedway, Motor Speed, Jessup Logistics, Paints by Tune Again, Hergot Real Estate, BS Air, Over the Wall Photographs, Kez Fence Apparel, Roofco, and Fairwood Independent Mortgage Corporation.
All right, man. Good run tonight. Congratulations again. Thanks for chatting with us. Look forward to seeing you in the big cars tomorrow night, buddy.
Yep, see ya.
Second place finisher tonight, Tyler Shell. Let's get him in here. He's one of the 2. We're just going to call them the Fast Brothers now. These guys get up front, and they do it. Tonight, Batista comes out on top. He and Tyler Shell go at it door to door once again. Man, JB, how much fun was it out there tonight ripping the lip?
Well, to be honest, most of the race wasn't fun for me watching him drive away with the points again. But coming down to the wire, I had a really good restart on that the last restart, and I knew it was do or die. So I put a slider on him. I mean, I really had to gas the hell out of the car to get it in front of him. I barely cleared him. Top felt okay coming off of 4, and I got just enough of a run. I felt like I could have held him off if he threw another slider. Yeah, from there I was just hanging on. It was really tough to run the top tonight. Like he said, the car really just wanted to bring you up into the wall, so I had to really keep the car yawed a lot to keep it off. And I got into it a few times, especially off and that really screwed my momentum going down the back. But then we got back into lap traffic, and from there I was just hoping he would make a mistake. He did hit somebody, and I almost hit him too, but I went to the bottom when he did that, and there's just nothing there. So just rode the top, watched him lead the whole race, and hoped he would screw up. Never did, and it just came down to that last slider. I had to throw it.
Well, a great race, and like we were telling the fans, week in, week out, you two guys get to each other, and it is just a battle. And it's kind of like going to your local dirt track. I told Tyler this. There's a couple of guys that are really fast every time, and they're gonna one of the others gonna win, and it's gonna come down to who gets the break at the right time. But it's watching you guys on Wednesday night is like that for me, and I don't know if it's like that for the rest of the fans that watch the show, but I can expect to see the 54 and the 44 racing hard and tight around each other every week, and it's just a matter of who catches the break or makes the right decision at the right time. Awesome racing here. You pick up the win tonight. You keep him off the hot shoe, which you may or may not have wanted to do. He may would have had to start deep in the field next week.
No, I didn't want another Knoxville.
That was probably the race of the year right there, I have to say. But a great race nonetheless, man. You pick up the win. It's going to help you in the points. So tell us who's helping you out each and every night when you come in here, and we'll let you grab your third place teammate there and have a big celebration.
Yeah, just Jason Brody, Absolute Automation Security. Grounds at Rounds, Wraps, and Tint. Thank you, Roger, for putting this deal on. Just hope we get another season of this, because this is by far the best series DSRL puts on, in my opinion. The racing's better than the sprint cars most weeks. So yeah, I hope to see that continue. Congrats to Tyler on a second place. I mean, it seems we're 1-2 or 2-3, something in that range, much every week. So yeah, congrats to him on another great race. Congrats to Nate on a third place finish on in a car he really doesn't have any business being in.
Well, fantastic run for you, man. Thanks for chatting with us tonight, and I look forward to seeing you in the 410 car tomorrow night.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Your winner, John Batista. Tyler Schell came home in second. Nathan Davis in third. Jacob Schmutz, great run for him tonight, comes home fourth. Cody Olson in fifth. Cody Kelly, a sixth place run. Colby Cooper seventh. Chris Kratzer made his way all the way up to eighth position. Moody was ninth. Chris Monroe 10th. 11th to Jeff Stewart. 12th, Ryan Arbogast. Cole Bossow in 13th. Jeff Fitzpatrick 14th. Scott King 15th. Jack LaFleur finishes 16th. Cole Newhoff in 17th. And 18th to Will Gatsky. Don't know what happened to Will. Usually that 70 car, very strong. And we find him usually running somewhere inside the top 8 or 10 almost every single night. Bad night for that car. We'll try to find out and let everybody know what happened to him next week. But appreciate everybody being here at Charlotte with us tonight for the Wednesday Night Warrior Series. Great racing, as always. If you're a modified guy, get in here. DirtSlingersRacing.com. The join button. UMP series. Fill it out. We'll send you an invite. We'll get you some information. Get you in here racing with us. For myself, K.R. Stolfus and Dominic Santina here at the Dirt Racing Network. Appreciate you tuning in. Guys, thanks for spending your Wednesday evening with us. Tomorrow night, be back. Dirt Slingers, Wicked Energy Gum 410 Outlaw Series. Until then, everybody keep it dirty. Good night.